naira.
When they pay the 500, are they still going to get the Julius Berger to come and fix the
You
road?
get whoever did
Or
that
government
road.
will do it?
No, government will not do it. How much you pay 500 naira? How much are you going to, if you have removed slabs or
Aren't
concrete?
you bothered? You said it's about life. Aren't you bothered that it's the
No,
subscribers
we
that will
talked
be bearing
about,
the brunt
don't
of
mix
this?
two things up. We talked about masts or towers. They're two different, it's a different thing from underground facilities.
The underground facilities, these are cables.
Yes,
fiber
cables,
for
gas,
internet.
pipeline. There's so
Okay.
many things
So
underground.
it's still the residents of Lagos that are going to use it.
Yes.
So you're not bothered that they're the ones that are going to bear the brunt of that cost you're placing on it.
And so the money they are making, you are not putting that into consideration. Do you know how much? Do you know how much? Just a little bit of it. Have you watched the American presidential debates? It's all about tax. Because that's where they get their money from. If you don't do these things, you won't have money to do anything.
Okay, Chief Okupanjo,
Sorry,
the
can I
Lagos
quickly
State
ask a
government
question?
appears to be really, really bothered and set to ensure that life is comfortable. So
It's beyond that.
it's beyond that.
Still making much more money. Okay. For instance, why are they not, for instance, regulating NEPA masts? There are still masts. Why are they not charging NEPA? Why are they not regulating that? Telecoms, they are making life more so unbearable to the telecom person, to the subscriber. It's not enjoying.
It's never a private business.
It's never.
It's PSU the private business.
It is now private. So even if it is
now,
not,
it's not even private yet.
So because it is private, so it has to be so taxed that the subscribers that are using it must pay through their nosaries.
The operators, are they complaining to you? You may not know what is going on.
They are complaining because we are complaining because we are not enjoying good tariffs.
Their minds,
We're not
their
enjoying
minds
good
are
tariffs.
fixated on profit and profit alone.
NEPA
Nobody's
is
talking
there.
about anything.
They are not saying
We
anything
know them
about-
very
about-
well.
about NEPA
We know
masts.
them very well.
Don't worry. Thank God that at least the Ministry of Communication Technology, Ministry of the Environment, Mrs. Benabo of NESREA, and the NCC chief, Dr. Eugene Jua, had at least come to some sort of an agreement with the legislature to at least declare masts also, telecom masts as critical national infrastructure. Maybe because it's now essential. Tell me what you want to do without communications.
We were alive when we had none. We didn't die. It's not a matter of life and death. Don't threaten us.
It is not a matter of life and death because there are emergency numbers. It is a matter of life and death. If telecoms are not working, if the telecommunications are not working, you can't save lives. It is a life-saving thing.
We live without it for almost 70 years. We live without it when Nigeria was
and
inside.
life was not.
We are still losing lives.
Life was not
And I agree with you. I agree with you.
Safe
I agree
as
with you that it's a critical sector.
Well,
But they are all private companies. We have our
It does
150
not mean
million
that you
people
should tax
that are
them out of
exploiting
business.
every day. Nobody is taxing anybody out of business.
Yes.
We know how much they make.
so because
We know how much they make. We are saying you should pay
Since these
levies.
tariffs were imposed on, these taxes were imposed on telecom operators, have the rates gone up?
it
Has the quality of service, let me begin with, has the quality of service increased or depreciated?
quality of service is depreciating.
It's depreciating. Why do you think so?
Because all the money they would have spent in expanding their networks, in ensuring that they actually put more masts. They now don't want to put more masts. They are now waiting for licenses. Maybe maybe the 700 gigahertz license. Maybe because that will at least save some masts. So they are taxing them out of business. They don't want to build more masts because they know, this state government, that state government is going to overtax them almost out of business. And it is affecting subscribers because we are not enjoying the poor quality of service. Currently, we're in court because we want compensation.
People that got their licenses for peanuts. And they have been doing this since 2001. No state government has been able to.
So you now want to
keep
strangle them and
Nobody's
squeeze
strangling
them.
anybody.
Let's talk about that.
Nobody is strangling anybody. Just little fees.
Little
Little fees.
Mr. Abu, are you aware also that these people pay certain fees to the NCC. That it's not just to the state government, they have to pay some of these taxes.
Is it our business?
Okay, that's
It's
not
not the
your
business of Lagos State government. We're talking about Lagos, you're talking about federal. We spoke to them, they said, we paid so much money to obtain license to operate. I said, so what? Did you pay the money to Lagos? But the infrastructure that you need, you are doing it, you are putting it in the soil of a particular state. And you say we should just close our eyes because we are providing service for us.
You say
as if we've not seen that before.
You have signed an agreement.
No, we signed an
What
agreement.
does the agreement entail?
Agreement is that they just if a company has passed through this road once, you don't need to come and dig again. You liaise with that company and use the same duct. In fact, we told them when they came, I'm talking about fibers now, underground facilities. We said, anytime we give you permit, lay 4 PVC pipes. You know, this PVC 4-inch pipe, lay about 4 of them. You use one, reserve 3 for others.
So you can sell to the others. And
Initially, when they were, yes, but they never did it. Everybody will build, every sector, every operator will build and cover it with his own slab, MTN. You know, they will just, they won't allow other people because they feel they can be sabotaged. It's competition. That's why you come, in an area where you're supposed to have one BTS or one tower. Glo will have one, MTN will have one, Airtel will have one, Etisalat will have one because of competition. They are afraid of sabotage. It's now that an independent organizations like IHS, Helios Towers, and a few others are building and letting out to them that are now collocating. They refused to do that before because he who gets there first. That was what happened. He who gets there first gets the customers. Okay, so that was what happened. Nobody forced them to do
this case,
it's all about business. It's all about making money to them.
In the case of an
Exactly.
independent organization building and renting to them,
Yes.
who pays this cost now?
No, let's take IHS. IHS will build, will come and take permit from us and build, and you rent out.
Okay, so the telecom companies are not paying for that.
No, they're
It's
not
IHS
paying.
that
They
pay.
settle IHS for using their site. Just renting a room or a flat is the same. When you see those antennas off, some companies own some own some. It's just like building a house
IHS that
and
pays.
putting tenants. So that is it. The IHS just pay us
Okay.
and rent out.
I think we have a phone call now. If you just hold on. Hello there. Hello. Hello. Emmanuel from Ikorodu. Okay, we lost that. I'm sure we'll get back to him. So, Mr. Kubanjo,
Yes.
what Lagos State government says they're doing is to ensure that you are more comfortable. So that when these people finish digging, there's the process of repairs is ensured. Why are you complaining?
Okay, thank you. First, they collect.
They are not complaining.
No. We are subscribers are complaining of poor quality of service because you don't allow them to breathe. It's always taxis and taxis and taxis. They are not doing as much they should have been doing to the sector because they are not providing enough infrastructure because they have to pay taxes. Much taxes. No. Hang on a moment.
Let
No.
him finish. We'll come back
Sir,
to you.
first, they will pay 500 naira per meter. If you are going to look at hundreds of kilometers, that runs to
Okay,
billions.
hold on. I think we have Emmanuel back online. Hello there. Hello, good morning. Go ahead.
Hi, good morning. This is Chris, calling from Lekki.
Okay, Chris, go ahead.
Yeah. I'm listening to what your guys are saying there, and first of all, the Lagos State government policy on its own has some merit. The problem is the focus on implementation.
Chris, do you mind?
Not be.
Hello, Chris. Do you mind turning
Yeah.
down the volume of your TV set? It's howling back.
My TV is completely off.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Anyway, it's punitive more than anything else. They shouldn't actually, if what they're doing is wrong, they should not be charging somebody money for doing something wrong. Now, if what they're doing is right, then they should simply be basic permit that does not move from 850,000 naira. That makes it clearly a money-making venture. But what is really more important to me is the focus. What the thing, if you really want to regulate the activities of the jail, what is more important is the health risks that they pose to the people, because the way the power is in Nigeria, they must run generators. Now, instead of making all of them do something about the diesel emissions, which is actually killing people. I don't know how many people falling Masts have killed in the whole of Nigeria, never mind Lagos, but people are dying every day from the negative emissions and negative effects of diesel emissions from generators, from GSM and other operators who admittedly have no choice but to use these generators, but they can out with gadgets to mitigate the emissions. That is what the Lagos State government should be focusing on, not on Masts, because they feel that the GSM operators have money to pay.
All right. Thank you very much, Chris.